So today, I just want to talk about kind of like a Seattle update, living in Seattle. And yeah, it's because tomorrow I actually head back to Utah for the holidays. I'll be back for like 5-6 days, and then after that I won't be back until late May or early May to film some weddings. But yeah, so if you remember the video that I talked about how I felt moving here and when my family left and all that stuff, right after that video, really like the next day, I feel like I adjusted to living alone or with a roommate insanely fast. Like right after that video, I was good. I felt like I've been doing this forever. I don't know why, but yeah, the main thing I started learning was like I was really rusty in my cooking skills. Grocery shopping is really expensive. But yeah, like those are like kind of like the living stuff. But outside of that, right before I moved up here, I actually decided not to bring up my car, and so I've been learning how to use public transit, which has been an experience. So it's honestly not as bad as I thought it'd be, just because coming from Utah, everyone has their car. Everyone has a car. Public transit isn't as popular. But out here, I live right in front of the light rail, so it's super convenient. And yeah, I have some stories. But other than that, public transit has been good. Let's see. I think one thing that really helped me stay like in my mindset was I had a lot of shoots I did or shot for or had to edit before I moved up here. So the first like 3 weeks I was just constantly editing a new shoot every single day, and I was just catching up on all that stuff. I still have one more project to finish, and after that I have nothing from Utah left to do except for like old video stuff that I'll upload on here, and it's more for fun than anything else. But yeah, so that really helped me like not think about like being alone, I guess. But yeah, outside of that, I haven't been really exploring the city a lot just because I wanted to catch up on everything before the new year. But I did have my first photo shoot like that I set up with a model and a stylist. That turned out really well, so I can show you some photos right here. But yeah, that was really cool. That took me a month in, and then I finally shot. But I actually went to a meetup the first week I was out here. I'll show you some photos right here. That was cool because I finally was starting to move away from Utah photographer and model scene and starting diving into the Seattles. So I met a lot of photographers out in Seattle, not really that many models, but I reached out to agencies, all that sort of stuff. So I am excited for the new year for that. Let's see. And for work, if you know, as you know, I don't know, if you know, I don't know. I moved out here to go full-time into photography and video. So I don't plan on having a regular 9-to-5 job anytime soon. So I feel like everyone's thinking about how am I making money and all that stuff. At least family and all that stuff. But right before I came up here, I was working 3 jobs, saved up a year's worth of rent. So I don't necessarily worry about that. But to be honest, so what I do in Seattle mainly for income and all that stuff is I am a contract photographer. So I work for a lot of local businesses, whether it's commercial, retail, restaurant, services, etc. And I get paid a flat rate, and yeah, it's pretty easy money. I think I work less than 20 hours a month, and I make less than what I did in Utah because I work 3 jobs, but I can make rent and my groceries doing this, so it's really nice. So I haven't actually touched any of my savings, so yeah, it's been good. And because of that, I've learned how to network a little bit better, or revisit that skill set. I don't know how to describe that. But yeah, so I do contract work out here, and so outside of really catching up on old edits and doing my contract photography, I haven't really been reaching out or throwing myself out there in the new photography and model scene. But yeah, I'm hoping to do that in the next new year. So yeah, that's basically a little update on my life. I feel like I've been here forever. Like, I feel like this is part of my life now. I don't really feel, if I'm being 100% honest, it just feels like I'm doing the same thing in a new city with new people and not knowing anyone. But yeah, it's good. I'm excited for the new year. Yeah, so thanks for listening, and see you next week.